Okay, we are here, we are live with our Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke. Last time, we managed to make our way to Crasher Wake, beat him, catch a few Pokemon, get Surf in, what's it called? Celestic Town, as well as get a few cool items. We got, like, the Choice Specs and the Wise Glasses. And then, unfortunately, we did lose a Pokemon. We lost our first Pokemon. We lost our Staraptor, which is a bit disappointing, but it is what it is. Our plan for the day is to go around and get a bunch of items with Surf, do a few, encounters, all that fun stuff. But before we do that, we're actually going to go to Canalave City because there is a fight with Barry where if I want to maintain the level cap, it's 38, and a lot of our Pokemon are kind of getting close to that point. So the goal is to get there and not over level for the actual fight to the best of our ability. So yeah, we're gonna do that. It's not a hard level cap, it's not a requirement, but I like to try to maintain it to the best of my ability. So yeah, and then we'll kind of just go from there. 218. We do have an encounter here. This is where we got our Magikarp from, and we can Surf on it. Yeah, so the rival fight coming up is actually mildly scary. It's not like a horrifying fight, but there are some, better Pokemon. I'm not gonna worry about it too much at the moment, though, given we're in an okay spot right now. We, one thing at a time. Focus on the trainers first. Well, I can take a Twister. I can take a Twister very well. And we evolved a bunch of our friendship evolutions last time, which was quite nice. We're probably going to be getting a new friendship evolution today, because we should be getting a Riolu egg. Which, because it's an... I did actually look this up, because I wasn't sure if we got a Riolu or a Riolu egg. But we do get a Riolu egg, which makes my life a hell of a lot nicer, because that means I can get an Iron Island encounter, and then hatch Riolu in, oh god, the town that's right after our starting town, because there's no encounters there. So that makes things quite nice for me. Makes my life easier. Let's see. Yeah, we'll be careful. I don't actually... Carnivore wouldn't hurt to have for this fight, though it's not a requirement. Thunderfang. I think everything will go good. I'm not too worried about it all. Yeah, Staraptor was a pretty unfortunate loss, but it is what it is. I was looking, yeah, just because the rival has a Staraptor. Looking at its stats going. But that's life sometimes. We got quite unlucky. Oh god, excuse me. Remoraid. This should take it out, I would assume. Yeah, we did get a Remoraid last time. Don't know if it's gonna get much use, but we got it. And then, yeah, we're gonna have a decent bit of Surf encounter, so I'm pretty sure we get a guaranteed Tentacool, Finneon, and Staryu. And then, I don't know what our options are on Iron Island for encounters. I'll have to probably pull up the encounter table and see what the percentage chances are. I initially, a long time ago, said I would catch a Steelix there to replace Onix, because there's no other way to evolve it, but I might actually just not, just keep Onix. I don't think we need it for anything in particular. Like, it would be cool to have, don't get me wrong, but part of me is still like, it feels mildly like I'm cheating, even though that's not really fair. Is there any other trainers over here? No. There's only like 2 or 3 trainers here. And then I think the grass patch over here we can't get an encounter in either, but that's fine. I think we technically do get a guaranteed Mantike encounter before the Elite Four after the 8th gym, which... what am I gonna do with that? I don't need it. At that point in the game, hell, if I... there's a good chance Remoraid will have evolved by then and we wouldn't even be able to evolve Mantike. Go. How are you on levels? You're fine. Yeah? This thing could have counter. I'm guessing fly kills. Oh, and then we can move delete to fog, because the move deleter's in Canalave as well. If I get countered and lose Crobat, I might actually lose my mind. Okay, we're good. I'm paranoid about counter. That should be scary. This might be the last trainer here. And this should still be Route 218. I think it was 219? 218. Yeah, that's where we got Gyarados. Okay, 219 is a different route. Yeah, we have a lot of little surf things to do as well, because we get something in the Fuego Ironworks, which is cool. You know, we go to a few little areas. I think we get a guaranteed Pseudo-Ludo as well, if I'm not mistaken. Which, sure, I guess. Don't know what I'm gonna do with that, admittedly, but like, we'll take it. I guess it theoretically could be useful in the Ice Gym. The little Pokeball, oh god, the capsules, sticker capsules, whatever they're called. Nah, it's always funny to see those. Damn, his guitar be weeping. And then getting to Canalave and talking to everyone here will be nice. Maybe we do Iron Island first. After this, I was gonna say the level cap is 41 on Byron, so we should be okay. No items, just checking. We do have the Shellos. We got multiple water ground types. I gotta find a use for some of them. It's hard because we've been running on Bibarel for so long. Professor, yes. What are we upgrading? Ka-chunk. Oh, okay. That's it? Okay. Cool. That's a reference to the Gen 1 guards, isn't it? Upper in Canalave City. An HM on Iron Island? Strength, maybe? That would have to be what it was. Game 48, which is... oh, okay, I don't care. I mean, I don't know, maybe there's some very niche scenario, but I just can't see it. I don't think we need to buy anything. We'll talk to people in here. I don't know why I would need a repeat ball. I don't think we need any Ultra Balls or anything. I think we're pretty good. I think we're good on that too. We don't need timer repeat balls. It's just never going to come into play. We're not trying to catch a legendary or anything. Really, you know, timer balls would be useful. Oh, the move deleter! Perfect! Just Crobat, I think, as of now, is the only concern. Defog. Cool. I just don't think there's only one small place where we may need it ever again, so I'm like, I don't need to keep it. We just can't cross the bridge because that's where the rival fight takes place. And yeah, we'll plan for this fight. I'm pretty confident that we'll be fine here. Excuse me, jeez Louise! Ooh, okay. Let's see. Oh, it is strength. Okay, cool. That'll be good for the barrel then, too. Because it has the same power as Hyper Fang, but without the accuracy diff. Gwah. What's this? Is there even anyone in here? No, okay. Okay, let's plan our team. So, yeah. I guess I can just read off the mons. I don't think I need to pull this up on here. And so there's the level cap is 38, which is his Empoleon, which has Fury Attack, Bulby, Metal Claw, Aerial Ace. I think Raichu will be fine for... Oh, you're 39. Oh, that's right, I think... Is this one level lower than the other thing? Yo, what's up, getting ready for the easiest gym? Yeah, yeah. Okay, maybe Raichu, then maybe we do Luxray. That was not the ideal plan. Oh yeah, we do have Machop. Okay, let's plan this out. Hang on. So he leads with Staraptor with Aerial Ace, Double Team, Takedown, Quick Attack. I was originally going to use Raichu for that. I think we pivot and use Rampardos. I think that's a pretty safe. Actually, Graveler is probably a little safer because Graveler probably is better. Is Graveler? What's the bulk difference on these two? Hang on. 115 defense, 55 HP on Graveler. Rampardos is 60 defense, 97 HP. I mean, okay, I guess Graveler is probably technically the safer option. Let's do Graveler then. I wanted an excuse to use Rampardos, but it's all physical, so. Onyx, no way. It doesn't even have close combat, so Onyx could do the job. Actually, although the amount of damage, it's going to need like 4 rock throws to take it out, so at that point, Graveler's probably still safer. Heracross then has Horn Attack, Night Slash, Aerial Ace, Brick Break. Crobat deals with that pretty straightforward. Roserade is Giga Drain, Grass Whistle, Leech Seed, Toxic Spikes. Crobat deals with that as well. Rapidash has Stomp, Takedown, Tail Whip, Fire Spin. Real quick. Who is the physically bulkiest out of what we got? Quagsire. We have Gastrodon. And we have Whiscash. It doesn't have close combat. I mean, it should have close combat by level up, just the way things work, but it doesn't. Okay, Quagsire is 95 HP, 85 defense. Gastrodon is 111 HP, 68 defense. Whiscash is 110 HP, 73 defense. Nobody is outspeeding it. Graveler just deals with this as well anyway. And then Empoleon's the only mild scary thing. I mean, it doesn't have anything crazy strong. It has Fury Attack, Bulby, Metal Claw, Aerial Ace. It just has, you know, decent moves, and we don't have like a clean answer into it. Does any of these ground types actually learn a ground? A ground would be neutral, wouldn't it be? Hang on. Let's. Okay, let me tweak this slightly. So the plan is lead with Graveler. Well, yeah, I got Graveler for Staraptor and hope Double Team. I don't think it will. I don't think it has Endeavor either. No, it doesn't have Endeavor either. It has Takedown, Quick Attack, Aerial Ace, Double Team. Double Team could be problematic, but I think because it's a good chance I just give the Wide Lens to Graveler anyway. Heracross for sure is Crobat. Roserade, the alternate would probably be you, right? Or You could also work. Okay, hang on. Rapidash. Graveler works, but we probably want to back up because it's already going to be in a fight. And then from Polion, Luxray works, and we probably want to back up. So I'm going to take you out of the party. I'm going to say the backup is going to be Machoke. Oh, it is Aerial Ace. They're a better backup because Empoleon's neutral to grass, I believe. Let me make sure I'm correct on that assumption. Hang on. Neutral to grass, yes. Oh, it is weak to ground. Never mind. I think we do bring one of the water ground types then. Don't know. Our Quagsire, unfortunately, I think is damp and not water absorb. Yeah. What can Gastrodon and Whiscash have? Storm Drain. Gastrodon does have Storm Drain, and I don't actually know what Barboach has. Anticipation. Okay, that's useless. Not the best, but that's okay. We could actually. Oh, I know we can use Gyarados. That's right. You can't really do much to Gyarados. We get the Intimidate off. And 3 of its moves are physical. We just do Thunder, because we still have that equipped. Okay. That's that plan. Thunder. This is also a backup for Rapidash. Roserade. Go down to Crobat or probably Infernape. You 1v1 Heracross, pretty straightforward. Take out Staraptor and possibly Rapidash. Is there anything we want backup for? Hang on, let me just say. I don't think we need 2 Pokemon for Heracross. Does Infernape probably outspeeds Heracross, right? Yeah, oh, cleanly. Yeah, okay. So if we needed it as a backup, we have a backup for that. This team's probably going to be fine. You don't do a ton. I don't think we're going to need anyone else. Is there someone just better as a backup than I mean, I guess bringing a water ground type. Just bring Quagsire, I guess. Alright, let's do this. Everyone's got to go up to 38. Let me also quickly move items as need be. Bag. We'll be fine here, I think. Okay, we have a lot of items. Hang on. Eyes, glasses, choice bag. Oh wait, I think someone on our team. What does everyone have? Amulet coin. Wide. Okay, we don't want wide lens on you. We want wide lens on Gyarados. Cool. Oh wait, Quagsire. Let me go back to Quagsire real quick. You are better as a physical attacker. Okay. Okay, I just realized we have like all physical attackers, but looking at his team, that works generally fine. Actually works pretty well. Most of them are better specially, so. Let me see. What do we want to give Luxray and what do we want to give Quagsire? Quagsire probably works fine with the Shell Bell. This battle's low-key. This honestly doesn't seem too bad. I think this is pretty manageable. But we'll see if we have any problems. Okay. Items I don't need. I don't really think there's much we can give to... give you, I guess. Is there anything else that seems like it'd be helpful? I don't think we have any, like, ground boosting items. Okay. The other thing, oh yeah, is that Grass Whistle is on Roserade. let's... Okay, actually, idea. Let's give a Chesto Berry, Robat, and we'll give the Amulet Coin to Luxray. Because I like money. Okay. So 38. No, you're not learning Explosion. Nice try. Rain Dance. That... I think we actually have such a good move pool right now in Gyarados that there's no point. Okay, we do have to go a little bit on Quagsire. We'll see what its moves are. If it doesn't work out, we switch to like Gastrodon probably or Whiscash. All of them are generally pretty good. Yawn. Mudshot's pretty good. Interesting. I don't really know if I want to teach it Surf. I don't think it really needs the water for this fight anyway. Perfect! Because you're a physical attacker. I'm gonna stick with Mudshot as the speed drop because that could come in handy. Now, if it gives like Aqua Tail or something, that'd be lovely. Worst case, we just teach it Surf down the road. I mean, we don't need it now. Yep, Graveler is our lead. Okay, I think we're pretty much set. Don't think we're gonna have any issues with this fight. I think we blow right through it. And then I think we'll probably head to Iron Island next. Because I think that'll be the most helpful to do first. I'll look at the encounter list, actually, and then we'll decide. But the reason I want to do that is because if I can hatch Riolu, or I can, you know, put the Soothe Bell on it and run around with it a bit while doing some of the other quests, it would make my life mildly easier. Cool. Let's go, PP2. Yes, doesn't have Intimidate, which is good. Okay, it has Intimidate. The website's lying to me. That makes me nervous. That the first detail is already wrong. And I'm looking at the Candlelight fight, so we'll figure it out. I'm sure it'll work out. Is that a crit? Let's go. Okay, so I'm guessing this pulls out Roserade or Oleon. Oleon? Okay, so it's gonna want to go Bubble Beam. So I think we switch into you. Motherfucker goes for like Hydro Pump. Everything else is physical. Nah, it's bound to happen. Okay, Bubble Beam is its worst. Previously, it did what? 23 to 15, I think. So if we get below like 40 HP, we should probably switch. Just because I was doing rough math there. Ooh, that did not do as much as I would have liked, but the paralysis does help. Yeah, we aren't great special attack wise, but we wall this decently. Nice. Aqua Tail's 90, so we'll just go back because that should kill. I did not even consider Torrent in this scenario. I always forget about that, but I don't think it would have mattered. What? Why'd you go Rapidash? Wait, okay, let me... If I'm doing the math here... Is it because Takedown does the most damage out of anything left? I'm switching to you to be safe, though. I think it's because Takedown does more damage than anything else. I missed. That is kind of insane. I think this just kills. If it doesn't, I think we still are safe to stay in. This will definitely bring out Roserade next. Which works well because we just chain the 2 kills together with Crobat. Did I say Rosalia? Roserade? Whatever I said. Hopefully, it probably is just gonna Giga Drain. I would assume. Yeah. Cool. And then if I'm looking, I would assume Heracross is gonna want to Night Slash me. Which, I guess, if I don't kill or miss and it crits, that could be problematic. But I think we'll be okay. We should outspeed, so it literally just comes down to missing, because it'll go down. It has 75 defense and 80 HP. It's not that physically bulky. I didn't check if actually Crobat outspeeds Heracross. It might not. Nope, it does. We're good. That Crobat's pretty fast. Yeah, Night Slash. Okay. Oh, this is quad super effective. Yeah, this definitely kills. I like how I was debating its defenses. Nah, fam, this is quad super effective. Okay, very well done. That one's smooth. Not much to worry about. Yeah, you lost. You're gonna become the champion? Okay, whatever you say, buddy. Yes, run along now. What a dumbass. No. Okay, let me quickly mark off my team is completed while I heal up. And then we'll just kind of put our team quickly back together for the Byron, not for Byron, but for Iron Island, which I want to do next. Crab is the second Pokemon fastest in the game, 100%. Is it really the second fastest in this game? That doesn't sound right. Okay, I'll check the stats just out of curiosity in a sec. Hang on. So we led with Graveler, who's actually been doing quite good. Sorry, Quagsire, you didn't get any use there. Hang on. What's Crobat's speed? Oh, it is 130 and I'm Jolly. Okay, never mind. Yeah, that makes sense. It's definitely up there. I know Electrode outspeeds. Tied for the second fastest with Jolteon. Okay, never mind. Yeah, and I'm Jolly, so like the only thing I have to worry about outspeeding me is priority moves or Electrode. Good to know. Let me switch it back up. I'm bringing Barrel back on the team. Honestly, what we've had with Gardevoir, this has worked pretty well. I'm cool with rocking this team. Everyone's 38 or 37. And the little kip's 41. Sorry, I didn't get really any use there, Quagsire. I'll try to use it at some point. So Shell Bell definitely goes to you. Wide Lens is not that important. I guess we'll switch it with you. Give the Amulet coin back to you. And then I'm not doing Choice Specs. I'm gonna do Wise Glasses on you. And then we'll actually lead with Crobat instead. Okay. We're gonna be going in the Canalive Library later. I'm gonna completely ignore the gym exists. Yes. Your favorite type from this list. Not gonna lie, I mean, I do like Fairy, which is not an option. I like quite a lot of types. I was like normal, like a weirdo. But I like fighting an Electric a lot and other types. Maybe a Sailor? Nah, you're gonna get nightmares and die. Dark Rig. I know we could surf down, but I want to wait on surfing here. Because I don't know what the encounters can be on surfing, and I want to make sure that I get the guaranteed Staryu. Because Staryu is pretty good. Or Starmie, pretty good. Alright, and we are gonna have to come back here with an empty slot, but that's okay. Star Piece! Yeah, I was saying a ways back, Star Pieces are useful because you can raid them with a guy at the Fuego Ironworks, I found out. For every shard, I believe. Did you just immediately give me strength? Okay. Now we're gonna immediately go put that on the barrel. Because that is a very good stab move. Yep. Well, we lose the flinch chance, but we gain the 10% accuracy, so I'm fine with that. Oh, right, I wanted to look up the encounter table, actually, before I start running in here. Platinum, Iron Island. What do we got in here? Don't care about the water stuff. Interior, Zubec, Golbat, Geodude, Graveler, Onyx. Is there anything in here we don't have? Bro, is it just the exterior? And then maybe I do allow myself to get a Steelix. And I just get rid of the Onyx, and I'll count that as my encounter. I was debating, but like, given I can't get anything else here, that might be a fair thing. I keep debating. Part of me feels like that's cheating, but the other part of me is like, well, you may as just well. We'll see. Maybe I just won't get an encounter here. We have literally everything else in this cave. Oh, I can't go around this way. Whoops. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, cool. Random camper boy. Yeah, I like to camp. So what? So what? I don't know. I wonder if we actually get a poison move on Crobat. Hopefully sooner rather than later. It'd be nice to have something. Okay. You do you, Apom. Oh, excuse me. This could have Ice Fang and Crunch. Not an ideal Pokemon for us to face down. Glad I didn't go Gardevoir. Hit 40. Oh my god, I crit. Okay. This better kill. Phew! Okay. Crisis averted. Hey, Poison Fang! I was just talking about a poison move! You should have just stuck to camping. Counters left and right. What? Oh boy, a protector! I can't use that! Yippee! But A, I can't trade, and B, I don't have a Rhyhorn! Hey, we get it, game! Sheesh! There's encounters in here! You gotta repel- I do! But I'm trying to be a cheapo and not use any of them. I probably should just use them. Trying to save all my money. Fine, I'll use the repel. To save my sanity, I guess. There's a star piece here, yeah. All my homies love star pieces. What's this? Yeah, we'll take it. Can we have a battle, please? Sure, child. Okay, we're gonna switch. This thing fucking pulls up with Iron Tail. I'm gonna lose it. Can't imagine it will. The gooch. That's my earthquake noise, apparently. And that is Raichu. Okay. I don't think there's any hidden items here. I've been scammed. I have to go all the way back around. I missed that item. No! Woe is me. Escape rope. Cool, cool. Not the most helpful, but we take it. Nope, other way. Ah. I think Riley's to the left. Yeah. The working class hero says hi. Okay, cool. Okay. So Crobat might not be the lead for this. Just a thought. Cause it ain't working out very well. Glad that missed. Don't know if that would have been an issue or not. Probably not, but so we take it. Yeah, Dynamite down. 13-9. Another Magnemite. Yeah, we don't have to worry about Crobat hitting level 41. We should be cautious about Graveler, because I can imagine Graveler might be decent against Byron. Especially because he leads with the Magneton. We have Quagsire too, which might actually be better, but because it's not weak to ground itself. We'll see. Wait. Oh, the lifts are safe. I feel like you should probably focus more on just the lifts and not the battle with me, but, you know, okay. Well, we know it's not gonna go for a ground move. Well, our best option's probably actually a special attack. Interesting, yeah, that I went for slam there. Would be, is this a one hit or a two hit? Two hit, okay. That's fine. You're physical. I guess I could have been paralyzed there. Yeah, pretty sure Quagsire just sweeps with the right circumstances. It's definitely a possibility. I just pull up with Quagsire, Gastrodon, and Quagsire. I honestly probably could, and it would probably work. I haven't looked at their move pools yet, but they're definitely in consideration. I don't think there's any. I think there's an item on the other side. I think there's also a star piece. I'd watched a video. As I said, that's how I found out about the whole shard method. And that some of these do actually regenerate. I think at random, but every day. It's pretty good. Elixir. Anything over here? Wow, this corner is just a scam. Okay, where's the super repels at? Like 10 of them. I probably should go buy more. We have enough money in it. We have an easy way of getting money now. Let's just use metal burst, but even that quite pretty bulky. So yeah, I'll have to take a look at what I have to be concerned about. Okay. Damn, didn't even give me the option for yes or no. Just like, you will join. Okay, I'm gonna try to avoid most of the double battles here. Just because it's safer. A good demon. Yeah, Thicko's probably gonna start doing a little worse the longer we keep playing this game. We probably don't need much cut anymore. Eventually we're gonna need rock climb though. Rock smash we probably need for Mount Coronet. We'll see. 'Cause yeah, it would be nice to replace it, yeah, with one of the water ground types or something. Or Pelipper, Gyarados. But we need a Surfmon. So Gyarados kind of gets taken out there. Yeah, I'll figure something out. Me just running into Byron, beating him with the barrel. Frankly, he probably could beat Steelix and Bastiodon. He just can't beat Magneton. I have nothing this Pokemon can learn. I can't give it any new moves. Which, I mean, woe is me, I guess. Reveler. Cool. So far, so good here. The barrel sweep. Maybe I spoke too soon about the barrel falling off. It's coming with me to the Elite Four, baby! No. No, because of the HMs, it's probably going to show up for Victory Road. Because there's so many fucking HMs you need in this, late into this game, for some reason. Definitely not very annoying at all. hold up. That boosts electric attacks, right? I've been hoping for one of these. Yes! Give that to Luxray over the wide lens. Because we're literally giving it to it because it has a 95 move and no other better held items. But a boost to the stab move is always good. There's definitely a chance this guy pulls up with like a Magnemite or Magneton, so... Don't worry about that one. The time arises. The time it comes. Otherwise, the barrel sweep. Oh, I was about to surf. I was not thinking there. Let's not be stupid here. Personal opinion. This is why you pay attention, so you don't accidentally lose your HM mon. Oh god, why is the odds every fucking time, man? I streamed for 10 minutes and my body's like, well, time to give up. Yeah, magical leaf off here for the next fight. I do know at the end we do have a fight with Team Galactic Grunts that requires a double battle, but I mean honestly Riley's probably fine, he is a Lucario. We just risk getting double targeted at a bad timing, which is why I try not to do double battles. A little boring, but you gotta be safe sometimes. Here's the nature of Nuzlocks. Earthquake! We probably should actually take Rock Smash off Graveler at this point, in case it gets something better, but it probably doesn't. I don't know what it would get other than a Rock or Ground move, which we don't need to worry about. Switching Gardevoir here also would have worked pretty well, but I figure Crobat gives us double money, so... Rock and roll. Wah wah. I'm back with another fly. Easy McPeasy. Okay. Back to the barrel. This like crits multiple times and gets 5 hits, we could have a problem, but I don't think we have a problem because we'll just one-shot with Surf. Don't have to worry about Sturdy until Gen 5. Which, both good and bad, I guess. Good because we don't have to worry about enemies having it, bad because we don't get it. Let's go grab this guy. Yippee, a max potion. Wahoo. Oh, we gotta go all the way back the other way. It's fine, I mean, I was gonna go fight everyone anyway, but... Taking up my rappel steps. I don't remember where... There's like 2 other star pieces, and I admittedly do not remember where they are. I wasn't paying that close attention to the video. But We still get three free, or 3 of each shard for free. Unless there's one also here. No, iron plate. Okay. Not bad. We don't actually have any steel types, I don't think. Because we're not... I guess I'm not taking Steelix. For better or for worse. I think we just have 2 more double battles. Both of which we'll be not doing double battles in. These are also both fighting guys. I think one of them is a Toxicroak. 100 straight win. Yeah, you're going back to number 1, buddy. I don't think it's smart to risk it here. It didn't psychic move me. Why didn't you psychic move me? You know it was psychic move? Ah. Cool. How could I lose now? 'Cause I beat you up. Sure, you can pound your fists into me and karate punk or whatever you said, Kendall. What, the flying Pokemon is a super effective move? Ah! I forgot it had this, even though I very distinctly should have remembered it having this. Because I edited a video where I was trying to avoid... I was trying to cut around dialogue and I had to add sound effects for him using Nasty Plot. And so I could mute my volume in the background. Very specific, but yes. And I do remember because it used Nasty Plot 3 times in a row, and then hit me with a physical move. Which is very funny. Can I do this without a double battle? I can. Like so. I mean, I guess this could have an ice move. Let's play it safe. Probably doesn't, but we can Magical Leaf it. Okay, that's unfortunate. Magical Leaf probably won't kill. I think we just take the sleep. We get healed of it after the fight. Hopefully I won't desperately need a psychic attack or something. Okay, we should be safe to switch to a barrel. It might be trying to bite me or something. Wrong shit. You do have your Spadef raised. You should be okay. You're actually level 38. Jesus. Oh, that kill's awesome. Good job, Thicko. Thicko is stickoing it to them. Got him. This thing, ooh, does it have, it's gonna have close combat, probably. I'm gonna assume it goes close combat. nothing. I was gonna say switch to Luxray, but I don't even think I need to here. What did I try to use here? Okay. We should be able to take a takedown. I could technically switch Graveler, but that's way too risky with it having close combat. We should kill though, because it's -1. Yep. That was a crit. Damn! Robot ain't fucking around. Win would have been really nice there. Well, you lost. So stink it, stinky head. I guess we're censoring myself now. We're going PG. We're end up blowing up with 3. Low punny. Okay. What do I think it's gonna do? It might just go normal move. I think we'll be okay to sand. I feel like this lives. What's the Dizzy Punch? Oh my god, feature hit another crit! God damn! Oh mercy. Okay, we gotta switch here. Let's go Psychic move. We can go you, I think. I like how our best counter to Psychic Pokemon is just Gardevoir. Doesn't have anything super effective, it just like walls it. Mildly scary, but as long as we don't miss. We should just take it out. Physical attacking it. Not Gen 3. High jump kick here. It might. Yeah. It did more than I would have liked. Sure. Thought I was gonna use Protect, I guess. Oh, one shot, damn. It absolutely wrecked. Is Crobat the best lead here? Because I have to use Fly. It's probably fine. I wanted to see if there's any like more hidden. I want to know. I'm pretty sure there's still 2 hidden Stardust we haven't found. That's okay. Wow, Team Galactic! You're taking every Pokemon from here. Sure thing. This is the one battle we can't lose. The one battle we're gonna have together, Riley. Okay, 6 months honestly makes it less scary. Okay. I don't want to fly, because I feel like that puts me in a risky spot. I probably should have considered, yeah, that you were gonna force bump. They hit both of us? That was a crit. Man, we just target down the left side. I think that's the safest play here. We can take out one half of the fight. Okay, well, never mind. It doesn't even matter. We can take out one half of the fight. We're in a much safer position. That did not do very much. Okay, Croagunk's going down here. Can't imagine Golbat's doing much to us. we hit 41, so we do probably have to get rid of Crobat, unfortunately. This hypothetically would have been a good time to have Staraptor, because the only other... We have Togetic, which is meh. I guess we could just go Pelipper. We will have 2 Pokemon weak to Electric, but we're going to have that no matter what. So... We kind of need a Pokemon with the move Fly. Okay, damn. Maybe we just hatch Riolu on Iron Island, as opposed to going to some random town. Makes things easier on me. Because then it records us as having it. Why not Force Palm? That? Jesus. But yeah, no, I think... Yeah, we'll be fine. We could do that here, because then it'll appear in our box. Although, I'm like, the only thing is, in case I change my mind on the Steelix thing... Okay, we're gonna have to come back for it. I know, I'm like so indecisive on the... If I get a Steelix encounter before I get out of this building, I will take it. Ooh, a shiny stone. I forget who that actually... Is that... Roserade or Togekiss? Okay, well the game just wants me to have a Steelix. It's a 10% chance. Fuck it, we ball. Do we ball? I can't decide. Yeah, fuck it, we ball. I'm so torn on this. I can't decide if this is like cheating or not. I mean, honestly, either answer is fine. Fuck, I mean, it's my own Nuzlocke. But still. One HP. We could probably try to catch it now. Also, in a sec, I'll have to look up what I name my Onix, so I name it the same thing. I think we just take the Steelix. I'm like, especially just because it's literally the only encounter we can even get in Iron Island by any... But I mean, we could get water Pokemon, but we're gonna get them anywhere. I swear, anyways. Riolu, we hatch in a city. Like, I don't know. I see no reason why I shouldn't just do this. Nice. Okay, what do we name our... Hang on one sec. What did we name our Onix Burrow? Okay. Steelix. It is thought that its body transformed as a result of iron accumulating internally from swallowing soil. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna name you Burrows. It's the sequel. We're gonna count it. Another metal coat. I mean, yeah, we even have the metal coat item. We had one way before. Like, I think this is fun. Yep. Sell back. I'll clear out a slot. Yeah, I'm like, this is the only way I'm using Steelix in any run, because it's not going to appear in black and white. And in black and white, too, I have the same trading issue. I don't even know if it's in black and white, too. If I ever play that. Like, I will continuously have this issue unless I somehow Nuzlocke, like, Legends Arceus. So, I think we're going to take Burrow and put him... We'll put him not in the retired box. Put him in box 17. Okay, what do you got here? Oh my... Okay, well now I feel like I'm just cheating if I'm getting an adamant one. Although I do lose... I don't have a rock or a ground move on this thing. It feels... Okay, now it feels like I'm like... Steelix is just objectively the better Pokemon here. That being said... Maybe I do just keep Onix. I'm like, it's sort of weird to call my shot and then call it back. Because it doesn't have a rock move, but I mean, it's adamant and it's... Steelix is just objectively better. What was the Onix's nature? What did it do? Just curious. Minus speed plus Spadef. How good is Steelix in comparison? 510 versus 385. 200 defense versus 160. And then, yeah, 85 attack versus 45. An adamant nature. That's really good. Let's not run the Steelix. I'll just put it over here. Let's keep Onix. Well, nah, fuck it. Let's do Steelix. Okay, I know I can't decide. The adamant nature does feel a little... I mean, we didn't have a bad nature on Onix by any means. Okay, I'm gonna stop being indecisive. I'm just gonna take the Steelix and call it a day. It might not even get used. Onix probably was never gonna get used again. Actually, let's take you out. Actually, you're more likely to run into problems because of your typing and running through this gym, not the gym, the island. And then we'll get Ryalu and Hatchet elsewhere, and go from there. Also wanted to buy a few more repels. Alright. Should hopefully not need him for the rest of the game. Fingers crossed. I don't think I can fly to Iron Island, but I'm damn well gonna try. Nope. Okay. One more trick back. We just run on the end, get Ryalu, we'll go... Well, I think we will run back and forth and Hatchet. It's gonna be a little tedious, but... We have to Hatchet and a specific spot. I'm trying to remember which way to go. Fudge! Riding on my bike. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Like Starfies? I'm curious. I'm gonna try to find another one of these. Not gonna spend too much time on this. Okay, I don't think we're finding it. Okay. Yep, that is Rylu's egg. Okay, adios Riley. Oh, I thought he was... For some reason I thought he was going to do the thing where he, like, fly animations away. I don't know why he would do that. That doesn't make any sense. Wait. Damn. I'm checking. I'm pretty sure we're missing 2. Okay. That's this. Yeah. And we are immediately going to fly to Sand Gem, because we should not have a Sand Gem encounter. There should not be a Sand Gem encounter. So as we're going to hatch our egg. Crank up the speed immediately. And we just gotta be kind of careful we don't accidentally hatch it on a route, because then it's invalid. It has to say we caught it in Sand Gem. Hopefully this won't take more than a couple minutes. We have a few routes over here we can go to now. 219, 220, 221, I believe, and then we have Fuego Ironworks. We do have a Canalave City encounter, which we'll do last. And then I think there's just a few random surf spots we can get not encounters, like items. So I'm gonna try to go for those as well. Whatever I can remember off the top of my head. I think there's a fair amount of them, so... Whatever I remember, great. Whatever I don't, oh well. Did not mean to go in there. And hopefully Rylo being hatched means it's more friendly. I don't know if that's how it works or not, but I can hope. His Togepi seem to evolve much faster than the other Friendship Evolution Mons. Because if I don't get it by the level cap, Lucario that is, I'm not bothering. I'm not doing that run back and forth shit again like I did last time. It was so fucking tedious, as I'm doing it now, but... No clue how much progress I'm making. Trying to keep myself entertained doing this. You're gonna get some encounters coming up too, which is always nice. I'm gonna have to look up who evolves via shiny. I always forget like which Pokemon evolve via which stone. I want to say Shiny Stone evolves both Roselia in a Roserade and Togetic in a Togekiss, but I might be wrong on that. And neither of them are that useful for now anyway. I mean, nice types, obviously, but the Roserade would be good for just random and stuff. Random routes, but, you know. Okay. And we made any progress. It doesn't seem. Jesus Christ. Why couldn't this have been made easier? We'll get there. Crap. I mean, I probably could look up how many steps it takes to hatch each egg. Like, I might be able to find how long it takes to hatch Riolu. Well, I was gonna say, I think in PKX you probably can just randomize stats. Like, I could just fucking spawn in a level 1 Riolu if I had PKX and randomize its stats. I might want to do that for future games, to be honest. Although, I guess I can't do that in Heart Gold Soul Silver with the egg, because that one egg that we get, can be between, like, multiple Pokemon. I guess I could just random number generate it, but... Oh, okay. We're getting there. But I'm like, yeah, I should just do that to avoid tedious stuff. I mean, I could also do that to technically evolve... Oh, that was fast. To technically evolve Pokemon. But... You know. Yes. What do we want to name you? Pretty good Pokemon to be naming Hunk, but... We'll save the Hunk names for elsewhere. Once again, just the first thing that came to my brain, we're gonna name it Pandemic. Not because I'm like, Riolu started the pandemic, because that doesn't make any sense. No. Okay. So we are going to give you the Soothe Bell. Let me quickly look up the Riolu Lucario move pool to see if there's something I like, how I want to try to get, or if I can just power it up close to the level cap. For Platinum. For Platinum. Okay, yeah, so Lucario gets a lot more moves. I get Force Palm at 11. That's really the last move I care about, and it's 11 on Lucario. Okay. Actually, it's Dark Pulse at level 1. I think we're just gonna have to be down a Pokemon this entire time, aren't we? Well, that is unfortunate. I think we're gonna sub you out. This is gonna be mostly water Pokemon. Oh, for the same reason, I think we do grow. Well, we have 2 electric weaknesses, 2 electric resistances. I think we'll be okay. Real quick, one more thing. When does... what does Roselia need to evolve? What stone? It is the shiny stone. Okay, let me look at Roselia and Roserade's move pools. And see if there's anything else I need from Roselia. It gets Petal Dance. 46, it gets Synthesis. Theoretically, Synthesis is nice. But I'd be pretty happy if I went to 40 to get Petal Dance. Okay, we'll hold off. Just out of curiosity, is Togepi also, or Togetic also Shiny Stone? It is. Okay, let me see what I'd want on this. Just so I know. Okay, Platinum, it doesn't get anything past level 1. 33 is Ancient Powder. I don't power. 46 is Double Edge, but Togekiss only has 50 attack. So realistically, I think we only want to go to 33 and then we can evolve it. Although it's not great now. And it's not really a good thing to have Fly on. Do we want to switch out? Excuse me. Yeah, let's switch in, because this works. Caliper works. Because we have now we had 3 Pokemon weak to Psychic. Now we'll only have 2. I guess if Railu evolves later into Lucario, it's not that big of a deal because we can always hard scale to get like Dark Pulse, but doing it this way is the nicest way to go about it. And then yeah, we want Roselia to hit. Get Synthesis if possible. Oh, what nature does Railu have? Bashful. Let me see. What is Bashful? Bashful is increases Spatak minus Spatak? Wait, what? Oh, does that mean it's neutral? Oh, because Sirius is plus speed minus speed. Oh, so that must mean it's neutral. Okay, that's actually really good because it's a mixed attacker. I can see Lucario being pretty effective. Okay, 219. So we do get a guaranteed encounter here. Okay, you're timid, which is good. Oh yeah, we want to give you Surf over Water Pulse. That's probably the best move you're going to end up with. Okay. 219, Tentacool or Finneon. I think we just go for Finneon, which would be super odd. Or Good Rod, sorry. And then we just get we get Tentacool on 220 from surfing. I believe. I mean, unless we can get Tentacool from fishing, in which case then we'll just get Finneon on the other route. They basically have these same encounters. That way we guarantee on 221, I believe? Yeah, that we get Sudowoodo, yippee. Are there just like cursed tiles in fishing or something? This happens way too often. Bro, just give me a fish! I have to start speeding up. Okay, I'm gonna try sitting on the water. I don't know if that affects encounter rate, but we'll try it. Zero. Finneon, perfect. So 219 is a Finneon. Let's not blub the encounter. Just quick ball it. Oh no. Dose. Race. Video was caught. Finneon stares at his Pokédex. Finneon, the wingfish Pokemon. The line running down its side can store sunlight. It shines vividly at night. We already tried to name a Pokemon Fluorescent, which is very funny because that would be a great name for this. Let me see. What do I want to name you? You get to be named the good old nickname of Whoopie Woo. It's like the sound it just gives funny names, or it makes funny sounds. So it's Whoopie Woo. Somehow we gotta go back and update some of the natures we've gotten. These children aren't gonna give me any money. I like how that's what I'm worried about. Biggest priority in Nuzlocke be like, I need money. I don't even need money that badly. But like, having money is good. At some point, I probably should go buy more wide lenses. Also, I definitely should have flied there. That was kind of dumb of me. Oh no, 3 damage. Oh! What are you doing? This time we will fly. In front of poor cursed Meryl, who's seen eldritch gods that have destroyed mankind. Or something. I don't know why else it would look so fucking traumatized. That did, like, less than Surf. Oh yeah, we're a special attacker. Huh. Yeah, that would do it, wouldn't it? Yeehaw. Okay, point made. Probably not the right lead for this, but so be it. Maybe we give the Amulet coin to Roselia and leave with that. Jealous. Surf is neutral. No, wait, no, it's pure water. Never mind. Surf isn't neutral. Ooh. I get paralyzed. You fly here. Don't be electric. Oh. Well, that makes my life easy. Don't know what that was, but we'll take it. Makes my life easier. Gotta be very careful not to accidentally switch Ryalu in. That'd be the saddest death I could possibly get. Bound to happen eventually. Looks to be you. Actually live that? Damn. No para. Okay, para. I tried. Let's just go heal. I'm drifting away. Yeah, we didn't go very far. Let's just go. Before I forget, I'm putting the amulet coin on you. And I'm giving you... What am I giving you? I don't think you benefit from anything. Sure, you just get the Razor Fang. Boop. Back to Sand Gem. For one more try here. Excuse me. Let's get it. Well, I hope to see you again, Nurse Joy. And then we gotta keep an eye out for when we get to 220, because that's when we're going for the Tentacool. Which I think can be a huge range of levels, not that it makes a big difference. Oh, that's right, this one's weird. Also, yeah, okay, this is right up to 20. Maybe we just go right before it. There's like 2 different paths. Oh, okay, or we just get the Tentacruel. Sure, that works too. I don't need to go for dex entries or anything. Hopefully this plays nice. Nope, okay. How much does this do? Kind of a lot. Whoa. Okay, we're gonna switch over to Barrel, I think. I'm gonna hit it with like a cut or two. I'll go from there. You're especially bulky and you resist. I'm going the Surf route. Fuck it. Just don't crit. Okay, that works fine. I think we just try to catch it now. I don't think this will be a problematic thing. We can use the nest ball, or the net ball. We're not gonna have that many needs for it. And using it on an evolved Pokemon's not the worst call. Tentacruel's been caught! Third time we're getting a Tentacruel, baby. Tentacruel, the jellyfish Pokemon. It extends its 80 tentacles, I don't know, that looks like more like 10, to form an encircling poisonous net that is difficult to escape. Let's see. A wrapper. Not W wrapper. Just wrapper. Right, I think we can keep going. We'll get Mega Drain. Back. Oh, we can just put a repel up. Because yeah, not 221. I think we can literally. I mean, we could do the tree, the honey tree as well, but we'll just go. We'll just get the Pseudo Widow because it's easier. Maybe pretty soon I should also take a BRB break. Refill my drink. Actually, maybe after these two fights, I just do that to be safe. I probably have been forgetting to drink a little bit while gaming recently. I get so invested in Pokemon that I just forget to go drink. We still got about an hour today. I think we'll have time to do Byron, but we're probably not going to get to any of the galactic stuff that comes after. But that's okay. Wonder if Mega Drain PP is going to be an issue here. Hopefully not. DK? I love it, Spread. It's so silly. Every game it looks so damn silly. Yeah, I was gonna say, it is kind of a shame that, like, we haven't had the chance to use too many different water Pokemon. We're fine to stay. Let's switch. Yeah, it's a shame we've been using Bibarel so much, and there's so many water types in this game that we just haven't had the chance to use because we're always using Bibarel for HMs. It's just the unfortunate problem with this gen in Emerald. Actually, I have no idea if Hargo, or, you know, Ruby, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum is. There's just so many constant need for HMs that you just get, like, stuck. But it is what it is. Yeah, I'm not gonna have an excuse to use, like, Sea King or Finneon or whatever. I mean, Tentacruel I might find a use for, but even that I don't know if I'm gonna get a use for it, to be honest. Because there's just not that much that Tentacruel does well against at this point in the game anymore. Like, it could work in Byron's gym, maybe, but after that, like, not much else I can do with it. Because we have Ice, where, I mean, it's not bad per se, but it just doesn't achieve anything, like, good. And then there is Electric, which it won't do anything against. I mean, theoretically, could work in the Elite Four, but it's not the best option going into the ground gym. I feel like we better have a pure water type, and then it's bad against the psychic type. Like, there's nothing that poison really succeeds with coming up. Okay, I'm taking an abrupt BRB break. So, give me one memento, I will be right back. Okay. Let's go. Okay. Real quick. Let's slap a repellent, wherever that may be. There they are. We're probably gonna have to fly back to the start to take the other, like, path. Because this route is annoying to navigate. Oh, the splash plate! That's actually really solid. We've not had anything to boost water moves yet. That's better to give to, Developer. More useful, honestly. Shit. I was pranked. why would they do that to me? That's so evil. Adrian over here. Pulling up the Remoraid. Let's switch because we do have limited Mega Drain. Bit unfortunate, but we'll run with it. Hopefully still like a 2-hit. That's a 1-shot? Damn. Okay. Makes my life easier, I can't complain. This might be a 2-shot. We'll see. I'm sure we'll be fine. Nope. Well, cool. Oh, we have the rivalry boost. I didn't think about that. That goes in hard sometimes. That's it. You learned something good. Good for you. Okay, hang on. Item finder. Right first. Literally no friendship. Fuck me. Okay. Yeah, this is just a prank island. You're like, thanks. I don't know why you would do that, but thanks. I'll stick to the bottom route for now. The Curvos is pretty solid. Okay, 221, this is where I'll be... There's an island, which is where I'll be getting... Also, this is a dead end. This is where I'll be getting Sudowoodo. We might honestly just fly back and heal. And take the upper route. Probably the easier answer. Just no confusion. Honestly, better than Water Pulse. Because this just takes it out. Just vibing with the music. Wait, it lived? I'm probably fine, right? Me saying probably fine once again, that usually means just switch, but I'm stupid and stubborn. Apparently. So. Doopty fucking doopty. Yeah, I think we just fly back. Sandgem Town. We're not the same team. We'll go from there. Oh, we have the daily massage, don't we? I gotta keep that in mind. That'll be very helpful for Riolu. It doesn't change, like, how much friendship it gains or anything. So it's just like, I'm pretty sure it's just like a set amount of friendship gained. So it's not like, oh, we gotta go do that now. But it is worth doing. Because it would be probably pretty nice. I mean, I haven't looked at the move pools of Pokemon, but I imagine it'll be helpful for the next gym to have. As well as the Ice Gym. It'll be great for the Ice Gym. Like that I can say confidently. Depends how many like ground moves Byron has. I'm assuming one's on the Steelix. Magneton won't have one. Bastiodon feasibly could have one. So, you know. Okay, this is too risky to stay on. I wonder if it's better just to surf here. It bricked. Of course it did. Why wouldn't it? Okay, it did have confusion. We made the right call. And it is good to know that we outspeed in case we need to roost. Sure. I will just hit fly a second time then. Works for me. Okay. That very useful crit, Hugh. Good job. Hugh crit. We can stay on a turn. Like I'm surfing now. Oh yeah, no, light screen's still up, you dingus. Let's just do a fly then. We'll see. We might end up switching to something else. Horn attack. Okay, that's not really that scary. There's no way this kills. Yeah, we're not doing enough damage. I think we switch to probably Roselia. I was debating Luxray, but we'll get the health back for switching in on Roselia. It's always been fun to use the little bit that I've used it. Didn't get the chance to use it in Emerald, so fun to use it a little bit now. Even if it's literally just spamming one button. Hopefully we get a poison move on it or something. I don't know what I wasn't paying attention to what Roserade gets. Rough. Yeah, I kind of wish we had a second damaging move just to use. But that's okay. We can't paralyze electric types in this. We could just run up to Magneton and Growth 6 times. It's probably not a good call, but that would be very funny to try to beat Byron with a +6 Roselia. It's like, it's riskier to cheese strat in the fight than it is to just play normally. So, I'm gonna just play normally. Eric. Okay, let's switch to Luxray. I think that's the right call. Hopefully it is. Don't have to worry about getting hit by like a ground move. How much? No confusion, please? Okay, that's not too bad. Does outspeed though. That girl is quite fast, which is good. I mean, that's I guess one reason to warrant bringing it to like the Elite Four, or at least like Victory Road, is that it's fast, the fast water type with good bulk, at least on the special side. bulky mons that you can switch into are perfect for the Elite Four. You bought a new bikini, this year's newest model. Congratulations, Claire. Would you like a prize? Ooh. I have to worry about Ice Fang here. And Crunch. Fuck it. Okay, yeah. If this doesn't kill, we do have to switch. Maybe we go Byron, honestly. Because I don't really want to do Luxray because it might get outsped. It probably will, and it would have to take a hit switching in. That was a little risky staying in, to be honest. Let me just strength this thing. Not probably. It will outspeed Luxray because of agility, you dingus. Okay. Wait. Oh, please don't crit me. Okay. That was probably riskier than it should have been. I think a crit would have killed there. To be honest. I don't think that was a good play on my part. Although I don't know what would have been a better play. Maybe Pelipper. We gotta heal though. It feels weird using Moo Milks on some of these, unlike Pelipper, but I think it's worth it. You just use a regular potion, I guess. You fought this guy? No. Yeah, I'm trying to get all the trainers fought for the money and the EVs. Okay, we have to switch. Hopefully it just like protects. We get a safe switch to the Luxray. Or flying moves of some sort. God, if I didn't know my Pelippers, they're fucking protect spam. Okay. Now we go. Let's just say, do we go back to Roselia or do we go to Gardevoir? Let's actually go Gardevoir. I love Gastron. Ah. Rain Dance. Okay. Not an issue. Magikarp. Perfect. Love it when we don't have to worry about taking damage. And then I think everything else we have covered. Okay, back this way. Trying to, you know, try when I can. Does it look like you're swimming gracefully? It looks like you're standing still. Dylan. You know, sometimes you just gotta be real fucking upfront with Dylan. My Flitzel does scare me, but I think we have to stay in again. Okay, that's a really satisfying sound effect. This is the xylophone. We did have to fight a few trainers south of, what's it called? Pastoria. That did a lot. That is something that we're gonna have to do as well. That's the next. But then the Fuego Ironworks is a little bit on the bigger side too, but we should be fine. Damn, poor him. He's finally feeling... So there should only be a few more trainers and items over here. Like Corey. Why the nose so low? Look at floor. Minion's goofy. Yeah, I did use the Luminion in Brilliant Diamond. So it's got a little tiny special place in my heart. They make such funny noises too. Both it and Luminion. I think it's even stronger, like, it's more intense in BDSP than it is in this game. It really goes all out with the Actually did live that. Okay, that's fine. I was like, as long as it doesn't have like Ice Beam or some shit. I mean, if it has like a Roar Beam, we'd probably take one. We have some special bulk, but you know, you never know. Okay. Perfect! Pedal dance. Oh, the question is... I think we have to get rid of growth, unfortunately. That may have come in handy at some point. But having only pedal dance is kind of a risky play. Because it locks us in. So I think we just take the L there. We could always move Relearn Growth if we think it's going to be like a good strat for taking out Bertha specifically, most likely. That'd be the only case where I think we would really benefit from like a growth sweep. And even then, I don't think Bertha's that hard. So we won't put a new repel up once this one runs out, because yeah, as I said, we gotta look for Sudowoodo. Oh, you're an ace tweener? Oh no. Jimmy, you have good money? Okay. I think we've had pretty good luck with Stun Spores, so it's locked in. We could probably take one. It's neutral. $96, $59, that's a little over 40. I think we survive another one. We can't actually roost here, because then we lose the neutralness. So now it's Parafuse, so even if we don't faint here, or even if we don't faint it here, we should be okay. Perfect. Okay, we should be safe. I mean, we could get 95 and then get like crit and have just like horrible luck, but I think we're okay. I do have to be a little more paranoid about the 95 fly now that I lost my one loss in this run to it. So. I don't know, what are you gonna go for? I feel like belly drums, I'm gonna panic. That's funny. I don't think it can do much to me. We'll fly and just see what it does. Ooh, double edge. Okay, that is a little scary. This is 2 PP of 5. Oh, that's not scary at all, never mind. Let's just try Surf out of curiosity. Probably about the same. Yeah, I don't want to like protect just because of the Aqua Ring. Although, after this turn I have to probably roost to be safe. He was doing good. Yeah, let's roost. I want to be at a decent amount of health. It might actually be out now. Double edges. I want to be at a decent amount of health for whatever comes out next. Nope, still had on. Rip. I lost track, but it wasn't that important. Yeah, I'm like, I should have as much HP as I can for the last Pokemon in case it's relevant. That one dies to double edge, okay. Does it not have 5, or does AI have PP maxes? I honestly don't even know. Or was that the 5th one and I really just fucked up the counting? I don't really want to do stockpile. I mean, stockpile hypothetically with roost is not a bad call, but I just don't think it's worth the effort. I don't know what you're gonna do. Maybe... Please don't, like, set up. Okay, protect, that's fine. You can surf it. So 71... Okay. This doesn't kill, I think we roost, yeah. We'll take a bit of damage from another quick attack, Jesus Christ. So like, just one. Just the Staraptor. For some reason I'm worried it's gonna like high jump kick now. Let's just go on quick attack. There we go. Do we roost or do we just surf it? Yeah, we're fine. Just... What? Okay. Yeah, no, just Staraptor, thankfully. We still have yet to do Byron, though. I'm doing a little side shit. Although I've missed, what, the Tangela in the Safari Zone and, the Great Marsh, and Ghastly in the Chateau. So I guess if you want to count that as 2. If you want to count that, or, I mean, not 2, but like, yeah, I've had 1 death and 2 missed encounters. So... Ghastly was my fault, Tangela, there really wasn't much I could do, I don't think. Oh, Sudowoodo. That's what we needed. Hopefully we just catch us in the quick ball, make my life easier. Let's unspore it. I'll go from there. Am I bringing Big Milk to face... Who's Big Milk? What? Huh? Big Milk is my name of Poketuber game. Pelipper. Oh! I have no clue if I'm bringing Pelipper. I was just bringing it because Crobat was at the level cap and I didn't want to mess anything up. I'll have to see what the move pools are. Pelipper might be a good option, though. Although, I don't know. It really depends on the move pools. Okay, well, let's just go for the Dusk Ball. No, not the Dusk Ball. Oh no. Ghost. Nice. Pink. It was there, that is the Pokedex. Sudowoodo, the imitation Pokemon. To avoid being attacked, it does nothing but mimic a tree. It hates water and flees from the rain. So true, me too, buddy. Wait, is there an E in relatable? Fuck. Okay, well, I typed that wrong anyway. No, there isn't. It's just relatable. I too run from rain. Okay, that's our encounter for this route. Is there any hidden thing? So probably actually very good in battle. I know it gets better in later games than Drizzle, but for even without, I mean, without Drizzle, I think it does decent. There's probably, ooh, it was probably a little bit better in Emerald than it is in this game. Just because now there's what, 2 better flying types and all that. And hello. But so far it's gotten the job done. Job done. How much is this gonna do? I'm a little worried about. We're switching. Okay, so we used Crunch. We should probably switch to a different lead. And put up a Repel. What the fuck? I'm 10 levels higher than it! Fine, I'll just... There we go. You started my first Pokemon Platinum? Ooh, fun, fun. Hope you enjoy it. Let's put you on the front. If there are any other trainers, I might have to heal up. Just to be safe. Yeah, I think we heal here. Let's just be safe. We could always buy more Moo Moo Milks. I think it's just worse Gyarados. I think Pelipper's actually better than Gyarados. I'm doing 3 to Gyarados not being able to make... Yeah, I can't make use of its... Yeah, it doesn't get any flying moves, so Gyarados... Like, you're basically relying on strength, which it still does a great job. But in a game like this, yeah, the type coverage isn't as valuable. But it helps. Like it's not a bad Pokemon by any means. It's just not gonna carry you. And I mean, I probably would be using Staraptor if I still had it over it. Since Crobat had to get boxed. Jesus Christ. That did a lot. This doesn't kill, we're switching. I wonder if we should start bringing, like, Dusclops for the ghost typing. We're probably gonna want to switch out, unless this is something I'm, like, confident I can 1v1 with Gardevoir. Let's play safe. Yeah, Gyarados. Yeah, no, yeah, Gyarados is by far better. The only reason Pelipper has any possible benefit over it is literally just because of the move Fly. But that's not for battle, that's for convenience. I should have hit by... You live this? A bit there. Okay, go Psychic again. Don't think a crit kills. Hopefully it doesn't. Whew, okay. That got shockingly scary. Oof. If I had hit Bite, I don't think that would have been quite as scary. I was not paying enough attention. How I lost Mankey in Leaf Green was me clicking the wrong move because I wasn't paying attention. I don't know if there's any other trainers. Can't do anything in Pal Park. Not that we have a GBA slot. I don't even know if this guy's a trainer. He might not be. But I'm not taking any chances here. He is. Okay. I'm gonna try and get Togekiss since it's the same typing as Staraptor, but just more bulky. Yeah, I do have the Shiny Stone, but I'm probably saving that for Roserade. I would like Togekiss. It is a bit unfortunate that the Toga, I have like not a great nature, and I got the worst ability in Hustle, as opposed to Serene Grace. It's possible I could do something with it. I have to see if it's worth bringing. Yeah, like I don't know if the typing is that necessary. Like if I don't know if Togekiss does anything that Crobat wouldn't achieve the same, other than I guess what special attacks and more variety in moves. But yeah, I don't know. I have to see if I need a specific reasoning for it. What does this do? Is this double money? I don't think so. Oh, okay. Keeps Wild Pokemon away. Cool, cool. Yeah, normally Togekiss is very good. It's just I unfortunately did not get a very good Togekiss. Okay. Let's see. Let's go to a couple little things now with water. Let's go here because we also want to make sure we do the massage on Rylu. And we want to heal up. I'm trying to think. Yeah, there are a lot of little water spots, so I'm just going to do the best to remember whatever I can. If you want, you could get a pickup Pokemon to level 61 and get a shiny stone. You know, tempting, but I don't think I have any pickup Pokemon, so dang. I guess, to be fair, that could technically be a viable strat if I had a Pachirisu with pickup, because I probably wouldn't want to use it anyway. But no. Yes, Rylu needs some love. Snow Crystal. No, silly, we're not going to the snow area until tomorrow. I definitely do not have enough time today to do it. Oh, at the rate we're going, I might not have enough time to do Byron. We'll figure it out. I am over here, which is why I figured we'd kill two birds with one stone. Useless. Let's see. So Salacion. I think there is a surf thing over here, actually. I'm doing a little bit of this. Or this side. Surf here. That's one of the ways you can raise. I mean, there's multiple ways to do it, but that I think it's a once per day thing that is just generally convenient. We haven't used Psyduck in a while either. Oh, Giga Drain. That's actually not bad. Probably hold on to that until Elite 4. Knowing me. We'll just Fly Heart Thumb. I'll be quick about it. So, yeah, we may as well also really quickly go fight the Pachirisu and the Chatot lady, or at least one of them, with the Versus Seeker. Because it's free money! Free money! And we're gonna be right over here anyway. There's 2 items, I believe, here. Right? Or is it just 1? It might just be 1. Iron. Could be worse. Could be a rare candy. Which normally is like, ooh, but here it's like, Rose? Does that boost grass attacks? Because that would actually be pretty solid. It does! Okay, we take it. We have to fight. Okay, this is maybe not the best team to fight a Pachirisu. But we'll figure it out. I'm not gonna fight the police officer. I think this is the Pachirisu lady, unfortunately, and not the Chatot guy. Bro, they don't have a Pachirisu! I've done this before. They literally do not have a Pachirisu. I'm just making that up. I don't know where I'm getting that from. But apparently I'm dumb and a stupid idiot dingus head. But yeah, this should be pretty good money. 11k, 10k, something like that. Hit that socialite. Yeah, 10k. Almost 11k. Okay. Then we fly. I think there's something by Eterna. I hope. We'll find out. Wait, wrong way. Want to say there's an item over here. I could be wrong on this. Okay. Hey, there we go, Moonstone. I don't think we have anything that evolves by that, unfortunately, but we take it. We'll come back to there in a moment. Warburg has nothing. Jubilife has something, and then I don't think Twin Leaf has anything. I know there's a little pond. I guess I can just check. I'm down to miss one or two water things. Okay, there's nothing here. Unless there's like a hidden item on a tree or some bullshit. Yeah, I'm eyeballing the time. I think it's very unlikely, unfortunately, that we have enough time to fight Byron today. But that's life sometimes. HP up, not bad. I think there's something in the other pond as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we still have to do the Fuego Ironworks and the area near Great Marsh Town. I am blanking on names hard today. Another water boost item. Honestly, not bad, given we often end up with multiple water types. There's Floroma, there's one more thing actually by Hearthome. I don't think it's much, but I'll do it anyway. There is probably something I might be able to get by the one defog area by the Lustic Town, but I think even if there is something there, you need Waterfall to get everything. You need, I think, Rock Climb and Waterfall over here to get everything as well, but this one's much more convenient to get to, and I don't need fucking Rock Climb or Waterfall. Actually, this might literally just be a trainer battle, and that's it. But I fight all the trainers, so may as well get a little extra money from him. Who knows? Maybe Fisherman Cody will be rich. Give me like 30k. He won't, but like I can hope. I think we're probably going to want to switch out Roselia for the Fuego Ironworks, because it's probably going to be like electric and fire types. Whatever the trainers have. You could have Ice Fang. Rivalry will proc here, but we're probably going to be slower. We have to see how much this does, whatever it does. Yeah. 114 down to 89. Okay, we live a crit of that. Oh, we actually have speed. Cool. That makes my life easy. Okay. Hopefully I'm not missing any surf areas. I feel like there's a lot of little ones, so it's very possible I'm missing something, but... You know what? We don't need everything. Just most of it. I think we go do Fuego Ironworks now. And then if we have time, we'll do what's south of Pastoria. That's where this... I totally didn't just scroll up to look at the name. I don't know if I really want to bring another war. I mean, we could just bring Roselia. I probably should bring Infernape. That's probably a better call. Just safer. I'm not gonna bother giving it the amulet coin. Yeah, may as well. Egg. Amulet coin. Real quick also, how is Ryolu's friendship doing? Poorly, got it. Not even a tick of it. Of 3. Sucks to be me. Real quick, there is an item we can get over here. I'm gonna really quickly put up a repel. So I caved in and just bought a bunch of repels. I do this every time. I'm like, no, I must save every ounce of money. And then I proceed to, you know, not need it. This is a pretty good team, I think. This is an Electrizer. I lied. I'm stupid. But the TM's over here! Ooh! I was right! I was right! It was a good TM! Thunderbolt, baby! I don't know how useful that'll be in, like, the Elite Four. It's been really great for the past 2 Elite Fours. In Emerald and Leaf Green. I don't know... Here, I mean, it's still a strong fucking good coverage move. I mean, it helps versus Milotic and some of the bug types that are flying. So, it's not bad by any means, but... Yeah, okay, anyway, Fuego Ironworks. That was the throw more medals. We'll do... Meadows? Blah, blah, blah. We'll do that at the end. Okay. Nope, repel her up. These are friendship berries. We might honestly want to use these in a sec. So in terms of encounters, I think we can get Magmar or Magnemite here. I think that might actually be it. Fingers crossed we get Magnemite, because I've been using it in every run. And it's always good, and now I can get Magnezone. If we get Magmar, it's not the end of the world, though. It just won't be that great. Might be panicking right now. You can run from this, right? Infernape's fast. Damn it! Fuck! Okay. I do get one more chance at Magnemite before the 8th gym. So we'll just play fingers crossed I get it then. But I could also, I believe, get like Chat out there. What other encounters are there, actually? I don't know the exact route. Route 222, I believe? Magneton, Magnemite. Looks like Electabuzz or Chatot. And I don't think there's any way to narrow those down, so... I don't even know if it probably won't even be used in the Elite Four, to be honest. But it's just a good type cover. You know, it's good typing. Anyway, when it breathes deeply, heat waves form around its body, making it hard to see clearly. What, the Spitfire Pokemon? I think I named it Spitfire once before already. Actually, I was gonna say Cooked, but I'm gonna name it Chef. I think that was the last... Wow, I fucked that up. I think that was the last encounter until after Byron, but I could be mistaken. Oh, wait, no, we might get one in Canalave. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm starting in hindsight to think that... I was gonna say, oh yeah, I'm gonna go get Starmie, but... In hindsight, Starmie might... I'm not 100% confident that it's actually not Super Rod. Yeah. I probably should look that up, but... Okay. Oh, I don't think there's that many trainers in here. But we'll see. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, working the fiery fountain, yeah! Okay, actually, I can start looking this up real quick. Come on. Platinum. Oh my god, I can't type. Canalave City. Canalava City, sure, works for me. Staryu, nope, Staryu's super rod, I was wrong. Okay. Yeah, no Staryu, unfortunately. Okay, so we can't get anything in Canalave City. There is an item I believe we can get there, though. Hopefully I don't forget about that. Damn. Unlucky. The super rod thing's kind of unfortunate. That's the second place where we've been unable to get an encounter. Because it's super rod. The only Pokemon we can get is super rod only. That did quite a lot, actually. I'm not gonna heal, but if we go up against anything of mild concern, I will just switch. Did not mean to step on that, oops. Go barrel. Not barrel, item. I mean, there was a barrel, but you get the point. I think we get a Firestone in here if I'm not mistaken. Not that I need it. A note. Yep, you don't normally get a visitor, and I'm a battler. Let's battle. Holden. Okay, we Mach Punch it. I don't think losing the fist plate's gonna matter against a Magnemite. Maybe it went Thunder Wave. I'm big brain. I was thinking 3 steps ahead and didn't misclick. Thank God it didn't have like Thunderbolt and somehow kill me, because that would have been the most sad death ever. Probably just smacked my brain into tomorrow with how loud that facepalm was. Aggressive it was. Mach Punch. Bonk. Nice, nice. Okay, that's Holden. He just keeps holding. Oh. Wow, that's unfortunate. Why would they do that? That's just cruel and unusual punishment. Actually, had to go this way. I'm gonna be here all night. Blue Shad. Honestly, we take the shards. Because I'm not grinding for them underground, I just don't have the patience for it. Oh, there's a Firestone. Okay, maybe it's something else then that we get up ahead. Like a nugget or some shit. Wait, sorry, I'm thinking this through. How did I get that item? Oh, okay, I see, I think. Maybe? Ooh. No, wait, this is where maybe we wanted to go, actually. I couldn't even tell if this was the right way or not. Wait. How do we get this item? I genuinely don't know. Because two of these just lead... Oh wait, no, we go this way. I see, okay. But are we good? Oh, does it boost rock moves? Fuck yeah. I mean, honestly, one thing I do very much like about this game is there's so many more held items than there was in Gen 3 to, like, work with. Even if it's just, like, little things that boost a certain move type, it just makes things so much more interesting. I like having actual held items I can give my Pokemon. I don't think this has anything to damage me, but let's just play it safe. It is a shame too that we can't get Magmortar, or you know, and when we inevitably get Electabuzz instead of Magneton. Shame we won't be able to get Electivire either. Yeah, no, it is one reason. I don't know anything about DS like ROM hacking. I can't imagine it's too much harder than GBA ROM hacking. I would hope at least, or at least that there's like a simple thing. So it would be cool just to edit like very mild things like that. Be able to just make it so I can evolve Pokemon that we're trade only at level 40 or something. Even if it makes the game like, you know, it's less. I guess it's mildly less interesting for Nuzlocke because it makes the game easier, but more interesting. Oh shit, flamethrower! Let's go. That might also make it to the Elite Four. We'll see. They made him dizzy. Nah. Okay, so I think we can trade him the few star pieces we have. Yeah, trade star pieces for yes. It gives us one shard color for each thing, and I think we have like 4 or 5 star pieces. And they are, as I said, they do regenerate. At least some of them do in Iron Island. I'll have to probably look up the other 2 locations, because this might be a thing worth doing every day to make sure we have access to that one move tutor's moves. That's like what, 4 or 5? Yeah, I lose out on money for him, but like it's what, like 5,000 or something at most, I would assume. 7,500, I don't know. You know, that money could be useful, but it's so much easier to grind money than it is to grind shards in this game that that's just like the obvious choice. Because yeah, I could be able, for example, I could get like Thunder Punch on Infernape or something. What is Fluorometal? Okay, so I know there's like an item in here too. Face down. Cool. In hindsight, it is kind of funny that Roselia doesn't evolve via Leaf Stone. That's useless. Checking real quick. Miracle Seed, that's also good. We're getting items that boost certain move types, which, frankly, I like. Ultra I knew there was a stone here. I thought it might have been a shiny stone, but it looks like it was the Leaf Stone. Which I don't think we have any use for right now. Okay, I think we have time to do Pastoria shit. I don't think it's too big what we're trying to do, but it would be nice to get that done. Let me do a heal. Let me switch in Roselia again, too. Roselia will be better for... I think it's a water Pokemon again. Yeah, I'll probably be getting off a little later than I intend to. Oh, but that's okay. Then maybe we, honestly, we might just sit outside the massage lady's house as a reminder for tomorrow. And then if we think of it, I could do the star piece too before we fight Byron. I mean, there's a couple other daily things we now have access to, like that dude if we get the right leveled Pokemon, or the dude who wants a certain Pokemon type, but I don't think it's necessary enough to worry about. Honestly, at this point in the game, we actually have a pretty fucking good box. We don't have too many encounters left. We do get like 2 or 3 ice type encounters, or at least in the ice area, which I'm hoping means I'll get a Swinub, because that I feel like Swinub might be my answer into Garchomp. Though, maybe not. We'll see. Mystic Water. That's nice. Because, yeah, Garchomp is my biggest fear. Part of the issue is I don't know if it has... Garchomp might be an exception to the EV rule, where it might be maxed out in speed and attack. Because if it is, that's genuinely problematic. And I need to know that. I might have to do some Googling on that. Because if it is, then... Yeah, but I also have to know its held item. I know in the remakes it had a... Oh, wait, there's the... Sorry, speaking of this, there are resistance berries. You know, let me look at this now real quick. Garchomp has... Okay, in this gen, it has a citrus berry. Okay. Because in BDSP, it has a berry that reduces super effective ice moves. But in this game, it doesn't. So theoretically, an Ice Shard from Mamoswine probably kills. I don't think I can get a Choice Band in this game, which would have been optimal for it. Or I don't know if I can get a Choice Scarf either. Like, if I can get a Choice Scarf, that also opens the door. I just don't know if I can. We have the specs, but Garchomp is pretty hard to outspeed, and we would need a good special attacking ice move for that. And I don't think, like, Frostlass or Glalie can do that. They're not going to outspeed, and I did just check. The Garchomp does have Flamethrower. We do already have an encounter, I believe. Wait, do we have an encounter on this round? Yeah, we did. It was Wingull. It was Wingull. Okay. I will put up a Super Potion to make my life easier. We have a lot of things we can also sell down the road. I've just sort of kept them in my inventory because I didn't need to sell them. Oh, and shit. Okay, well, fuck you for this game. For this one, Nintendo. Bro, this is just a dead end. What the fuck? Why? I don't know. I always forget kind of how big this area is. I don't think it's too bad. But we'll see. There's also rock climb areas. I have to keep that in mind. But that's the 7th gym thing, because we've been trying to keep track of, you know, surf areas. We're gonna have to do that with rock climb and waterfall. Which kind of sucks that we need both rock climb and... Or not that we need both surf and waterfall in this game, but we can make it work, I'm sure. We're probably gonna need like 2... We're gonna need a barrel most likely and another water Pokemon for Victory Road, but that's okay. Nice. Oh shit, we're about to hit level 41. We're good until we hit 42 and then we're no longer allowed to use it. We should probably switch the lead to be safe. And if we need to switch it in, we can. How about we battle? Oh, there's the one surf spot in Canalave. I might just pray I remember that tomorrow. Which, maybe not the best strat in the world, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, if you hit 41, that's fine. You're not gonna really be used in the Steel Gym. The issue is, like, theoretically, Infernape is really good for Byron. I don't know if it actually is in practice because of Steelix being ground type and Bastiodon being rock type. It depends on their move pool. Like, I still have yet to look at it. But Bastiodon can't even do that much damage. Though, Magneton might be a good answer in or Infernape might be a good answer in a Magneton. And I also consider Houndoom. We've not brought out Houndoom. I was looking briefly ahead. Because we do have to fight some of the, like, Team Galactic leaders. And at least the 2 that we have to fight before we go to Iceville Both of them have Bronzors, which will be the perfect time to bring out Houndoom. Which is why I was so excited to get it, was just for fucking Bronzors and Bronzongs. But I think it'll actually probably be a good Elite Four option. Because of... I don't know. Infernape is a better Pokemon than Houndoom. But... having Houndoom for... the Psychic Lucian Psychic Elite Four is potentially helpful, because you don't get many Dark types. And I don't think Umbreon is very good. Well, that doesn't help with, like, Gallade. So, I don't know. There's a lot of things I have to take into account. And I guess I can't get too determined on it, because there is always the small chance that Houndoom faints, or Infernape faints even at that, which would suck, but it's not an impossibility. Yeah, I think we still kill because we're quad super effective. I don't know, at some point I might have to start trying to look at the Elite Four's team. It's a little early for that, but I do have to plan it carefully. Because I mean, part of me's worried it's the hardest Elite Four we've done yet. I mean, it's harder than Leaf Green's. That's just because Leaf Green, I think, generally is an easier game. Like, I think, even though I've lost a lot less Pokemon than I did in Emerald, I'd probably put Platinum pretty close to difficulty to Emerald. Like, it feels like the Pokemon are good. We've gotten out by the, like, barely in a few fights without losing stuff. And we were basically relying on, like, it got desperate by Fantina because we were relying on it not hitting a crit just to guarantee to get out Deathless, which was a risky play. But I don't know. Okay, well, you hit 41. I don't know if there's too many more trainers, though. Also, fuck you, you didn't give me any money. Okay, that's money. Somewhere we also should sell our revives. It's not like I want to be tempted to use one, though. That sounded weirdly sarcastic, and it wasn't supposed to. I'm not gonna use a revive. That would be cheating. I never cheat, except for the rare candies that I cheated in, but don't count those. I think it's just the area over here. The area over here. And then there's a little bit, I think, above these rocks. There might be a trainer or two. Evan! Golduck! Doolio. Golduck 2. We probably should switch like Gardevoir to the lead because it does have Razor Leaf. There's not a lot of water types in this game that counter it. Like, we don't have to run like Sharpedo, for example. That would really be the only one, I think. The double whammy, so true. I'm gonna whammy you twice. Got him. What? I'm not gonna put up the Versus Seeker, so no, I guess I'm not double whammying him. Aren't you gonna swim? Nope. Swimming's illegal in my country, which is America. Very, very illegal. I mean, you never know what the that wrong button, but this should still kill anyway. Because actually, I think Psychic is slightly more powerful than a super effective Magical Leaf based off power and stab. Yeah, who knows? Swimming might be illegal. Maybe that's what part of the Republican... They just pick random things to get mad at these days, so... Maybe they'll just suddenly ban swimming for no apparent reason. I wouldn't be surprised. But then the free speech crowd will be very quiet. Not that swimming is free speech, but... Or like the freedom crowd I'm out of here. I quit. I'm done. I'm no more politics. I'm retiring from political commentary. Okay, this little corner is just evil. Makes me do that. And I was like, I know one of these is a hidden item. No, we gotta do it a second time because we gotta go back. Wait, actually, can I do this? Oh, I can. Okay, never mind. It's not that evil. It's just inconveniencing. Okay, well this time Woe is me. Hopefully we don't have to use another repel just for money. I need all the money I can get for, you know, game corner items for the end of the game, for the Elite Four. And potentially Victory Road, too. Is that everyone? Okay, I think that's everyone. I thought there was like a trainer or two above the rocks, but I guess not. Okay, you know what? I want to get that Cantilave Surf item really fast before I forget. And then we'll wrap up in Veilstone, like right in front of the house for friendship, because I refuse to forget that. It's gonna be a very normally I start in front of like Pokemon centers or something, but you know what? You gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, so I think that's like all the surf stuff mainly. Outside of maybe that one little area where I would have to use defog because I'm just too lazy. And I don't even know if I can get anything without... ooh! That would be good for Crobat. I don't want to teach it to him yet, because I could actually see U-turn being very valuable for the Elite Four. Especially for Lucian. But, yeah. Yes. Yeah, so we can get another massage off. And then I think we do have a couple stat boosting items and a couple of those berries that lower stats. We probably could use those on Riolu and try to get it so I can use it on Byron if I want to. Is it worth it? Probably not. But it would be helpful. Okay, let me just see out of curiosity. Do you at least have a heart? No. Okay. Because I mean, if I have to run back and forth, I can. It's just tedious as fuck. But we have 150 Pokemon in the dex. We did it. We beat the Kanto dex. Okay, we got to wrap up here though. Next time, yeah, we'll do this right away, and then we're pretty much gonna jump right into Byron, I think. Assuming I probably don't need to bring Lucario. I'll consider though. I'll see. I'll have to see tomorrow how I feel. And then we could do that. We could do some of the Galactic stuff. It's been pretty consistent, like about one gym a day. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get to Candace. We're saving twice. Fuck it. I don't know if we're gonna get to Candace tomorrow or not. Hopefully, but I'm not confident. But we'll see. But yeah, next time we will take on Byron, maybe do Candace, go from there. I don't know, we'll figure it out. That'll be what we do next time.